Hello everybody, my name is Ivan, welcome back to another Brawlhalla video. This is the third time I'm trying to record this because I'm trying out this new software. It's called RTX Voice, right? The entire point of it was to kind of just dim down all the background noises that are like in my videos. Yeah, it was weird, and I think this time it's better. I think it is better. So the entire point of this video really is just to play some Brawlhalla, talk about some stuff, and just commentate because I haven't done it in a while. Here are the things that Brawlhalla has taught me as like pretty useful life skills in of itself. It's gonna be something that I hope other people also agree on, since Brawlhalla is a niche game. And what? Okay, yeah, you saw that, 2 bars. And my Wi-Fi has been pretty funny lately, so I hope it doesn't ruin the quality of this video, since that's not under my control. But it is what it is, Brawlhalla is a learning game. It's a game with a learning curve. I mean, whether you make it a learning game or not is up to you. But when you want to improve this game, and when you spend hours upon hours playing this game to improve, you're gonna learn a lot. When you start putting hours upon hours of learning this game, you're gonna have both a lot of good days, a lot of bad days. I mean, a lot of good days and a lot of bad days. On your good days, you're gonna be focusing on maintaining that flow state that you're in, But when you're having a pretty bad day, you're gonna be focusing on lessening the mistakes that you're doing. And that's just a part of it. Since this is a fighting game, that's what you're gonna have to expect. That's fine, You're gonna plateau a lot, and you're gonna peak a lot in your gameplay. So, and when you're playing to improve this game, whether you get on this game or not on your bad day is up to you. You gotta realize that, You don't have to subject yourself to playing Brawlhalla all the time, especially when you're trying to improve and such. But I played a lot of Brawlhalla during quarantine, and I've been in a game for 3 or 4 years, I'm pretty sure. So it's gonna be a lot. It is gonna be a lot. It's just a matter of how you deal with it. And what you're also gonna realize is that patience is a virtue and a curse in this game. When you're patient in this game, you're either gonna be called passive, or you're just gonna subject yourself to a lot of hate. Brawlhalla is a fighting game, and naturally fighting games and a lot of PvP games are gonna be pretty toxic, right? But it doesn't always have to be that way. What you're gonna realize is that there are gonna be people in this game when you're at the top, like higher levels, that are gonna be running from you. They're gonna be running from you for 8 minutes straight, and it's funny. It is funny, and it is a problem, but it's not in your control of what other people do. It's in control of how you react, and being patient with yourself and the people who do that that's the virtue. Oh wow, he has a recovery? I did not know that. And what you're also gonna realize is that when you're not at the top of the top, is that there's always going to be someone better than you. And even when you're at the top of the top, there will always be someone who has the potential to be better than you. And it's just a matter of how you react to it, how you learn, how you overcome this thing that you've put, this perception and expectation you place on yourself. It's kind of funny, but it's fine. It's a game. My bad. I lost my train of thought. So my mom walked into the room, and yeah, I think I was talking about something about perception and expectation you place on yourself. Yeah, okay. So you want to be good at something. Let's say you want to be good at arts, or you want to be good at Brawlhalla. You can take these really like skilled players and artists and use them as a source of motivation and a source of learning. I feel like a lot of people get influenced a lot by their top players, and just they want to be something like them, or they want to be as influential as them, as they've placed on you. And although that's not the same with me in Brawlhalla, that's kind of the same thing as me in the YouTube space, which is why I want to be better at YouTube, you know? It was a large portion of my childhood and a large portion of my influence of who I am today, which anything can be that. It can start as a hobby, it can be a job or something. Just something that you actually do enjoy, you know? And Brawlhalla can be that for you. It's just a matter of how you learn from it, basically. And just because someone's better than you at the current moment, that doesn't mean that you don't have the potential to be better than that person in of itself. That's a motivation factor for you. That's sometimes how I think, not most of the time, because I think a lot of the time you're just gonna be thinking to yourself that, oh, this person's really good at the game. And pro players are also people, just know that. And skilled artists, the best of the best artists, are also people. They were at the same point as you. Now, of course, there are also other factors that factor into like things like Brawlhalla, which is, you know, your hardware. And hardware is a large part of it. I just got sniped by Newt, which is a pretty good player. Okay, so yeah, the hardware is a large part of it, just not everything. I know people who play Brawlhalla at 60 Hz, and if you don't know what that means, is that someone has been playing on a worse monitor than me, but does considerably better at points. That's just how people are. There will be someone better than you, and you're just gonna have to accept that. And accepting that, of course, is not the easiest task. It's gonna be difficult, definitely, but it's not something that you can't. And you're also gonna have to realize this, that Brawlhalla is unfair, and everything is unfair. But what makes it more unfair is how you react to that. Because in Brawlhalla, there are a lot of people who are more talented, and there are a lot of people who are more hardworking than you. But that's the thing. It's like, it's a matter of how you react to it, because no one's perfect. All pro players, everyone makes mistakes. And it's the same for everything. You're going to constantly be learning in this game, that's for sure, if you choose to. And there will always be something new. Even if you're at the top of the top, there will always be something new, which is kind of crazy, right? Like, you'd think that if you place this many hours in a game, that's gonna be the end of that. But Brawlhalla is not only a game that keeps updating, is that people keep finding newer and newer stuff. If you don't know what I mean, like, open a Stingray video for once, and you're gonna realize that this exists, and this is a way to play, is crazy. Since there will always be something new to learn, then it shouldn't be that difficult for you to keep learning. And as long as you're doing better than yesterday, and even if you aren't, it's fine. Like, it's really not that deep. It's just a game. And you can say the same thing about everything. And if you don't like me yapping about any of this stuff, you don't have any obligation to stay. You gotta remember that. This is your choice for going through this video. This is your choice for actually listening to me. But if you actually do enjoy, then thank you, I guess. That's fire, honestly. I don't know why I'm playing worse against this guy, but that's kind of funny. Okay. Alright. I don't know if I've already talked about this, but I don't think I have. Networking is not that difficult. Just, of course, like, respectably contact anyone. It's when it comes to Brawlhalla, right? This is a tight-knit community. Everyone here plays Brawlhalla. That's the niche. That's the common interest. Now, of course, there are gonna be people who don't, but when it comes to Brawlhalla, as a community, everybody plays Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla makes it so easy to really communicate, and especially with the amount of mediums that we have. Although we do not have like the in-game chat, which is fine because the in-game chat was like used for nothing but really like toxicity, which is why that was like a large factor to it. And you still have your custom game room chats. Then you have so many Discord servers, and all you need to do is just interact with one and just join a VC with some people, and you know, it's fine. A lot of the time people don't really care, you know? you just gotta you know, tell them who you are, and just like ranks don't really matter whether you're plat or gold or such. Like there's a possibility that you can befriend like pros or diamonds, because society does not revolve around like ranks. This is not like a class system, okay? It's not. Of course there are gonna be people who are like that. They're gonna say like, oh, you know, you're too low of a rank to speak to me or something like that. There are gonna be people who think that way, but that's not the majority. And like on top of that, it's just a matter of if you're a fun person or not, if you're a compatible person or not. Since fun is a subjective word, I just decided to just change that. But yeah, it's fine to be compatible. It's fine to not be compatible. That's just how everything works. And you know, everything just relies on whether you have the bravery to do it or not, because a lot of the perceptions that you place on yourself is not going to be known by other people. It's not, that's just not how people think, and people don't know what you think, you know? People don't know what you think of yourself, and people don't know what to think of you yet, unless you join that VC or unless you talk to some people. It's not just Brawlhalla, it's everything. It's real life too. So you have to not be controlled by your own perception of yourself. It's difficult, and I'm not gonna tell you like there's a set way to control it, but of course you have to also realize that this is your life. It's like it's your choice. And I think that's just about everything that I wanted to talk about today, because you know, it's like I placed a lot of hours in this game. Might as well put it to use, you know, because there are definitely like times where I'd feel like I'm wasting so much time, but and I mean that's fine. Okay, he just left. Now I'm not saying that wasting time is good. It's okay to take breaks. You don't always have to be a productive person. Now it's a good trait to of course be productive. Yes, that's for sure. But it's unhealthy if you don't enjoy it and are not enjoying yourself in general. And when you have the choice, of course, you can just, okay, that does not kill. Hello? You can do stuff. You can do stuff about it. Again, I lost my train of thought. This is really dumb. I don't know why. Yeah, to sum up this entire video, it's literally just, you know, growth is not linear by any means. You're gonna have a lot of plateaus. You're gonna have a lot of peaks, and you're gonna feel like, you know, you're not the same as who you were, and that's fine. That is okay. You're not always going to be the same, and it's okay to change. That's for one. And oh my goodness, that was ballsy. Hey everyone, post-editing Devin here. I just realized throughout the entire video I did not talk about the liking and subscribing, so you know, if you do enjoy this type of content and would like to see more, I'd say just like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, because it's all free and you'll be notified of the next upload soon. Yeah, I think that's just all about what I wanted to say, because I did not state that throughout the entire video, which is actually kind of crazy since I've never done that in a while and I just completely forgot about it. But yeah, back to the video. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of plateaus, a lot of peaks, a lot of good days, a lot of bad days, and on the bad days, of course, you have no obligation to be playing Brawlhalla. You have the choice to try adapt to your bad day, of course. That's just how it works for everyone, really. Like, no one's perfect. It's just a matter of how you react to it. Okay, that was supposed to be really cool, but whatever. But yeah, I hope everybody has enjoyed watching this video, and I haven't done a commentary in a while, and I don't know if you realize, but I am a bit sick. I was sicker like a couple days ago, but I think I am getting a little bit better. And I haven't been streaming, which is unfortunate, but I think I'm gonna be scheduling a stream soon. Other than that, I'm gonna be getting back into school in like a week, which is really unfortunate, but I really hope I can still maintain somewhat of a schedule. I'm not going to promise anything, especially since it's school, and you know that's gonna have to be placed at a higher priority than YouTube or Brawlhalla or any of this stuff. But I hope everybody has enjoyed, and I hope you've gotten something from this video, since that's kind of the entire point, is like what I've learned playing Brawlhalla. I hope everybody has enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye!